Hey, what's up everyone? Vic back with you for another Straight Talk episode of Straight Talk. Hope you're doing awesome. Hope your business is booming. Hope you're doing things that move you forward and, keeping you excited. I want to talk to you about the topic today on the topic of greatness, right? What does it take to become great? Do you want to become great? Do you want to be average? Do you want to be somebody who is just so kind of floating just above average maybe, right? Or do you want to be somebody who is just like most of the people out there struggling? Or do you want to become great? Do you want to be the best at what you do? Do you want to be the best in your business? Do you want to be the best in your personal life? Do you want to be the best at right here, right? Do you want to be great? What does it take to become great, right? And since a lot of people are watching this and they're looking for business advice and ideas that can help them in their business, I'm going to keep it around that realm, right? So it takes three things, in my opinion, actually four things to become great. Okay, number one, and this is why so many people don't become great, is because they don't do these things. It's actually a lot simpler, in my opinion, than what most people think. Number one, it takes a decision to become great. Hear me out, okay? So many marketers out there, so many people out there, okay? Maybe it's you included, right? You're watching this video. They're just talking about how dissatisfied they are with where they are, okay? To become great, you need to first make a decision that, I'm going to be great. I'm going to become great at what I do, man. If you're an entrepreneur, if you decided to be an entrepreneur, now it's time for you to decide to become great entrepreneur. Now, there's different levels of greatness, right? Think about it like this. So I like metaphors. So let's say in a metaphoric example of a car, right? Automotive industry. You can be the Honda Civic of your automotive world, right? Or you can be, let's say, a Lexus, or maybe you want to be a Tesla, or do you want to be the Rolls Royce? What level of greatness do you want to be, right? At what level of greatness? How great do you want to be? Make that decision. So many people are not successful because they have never decided, which is step number one, is make a decision to become great and how great you want to be at. Step number two is once you've decided to be great, right, you have to commit to being great. Committing, my friend. I remember when I was getting started in this industry and I was seeing that guy making it and that guy making it and that guy's flashing their lifestyle. I'm like, man, I don't want to be just getting by. I want to become awesome. I want to become great. You know what I mean? I want to have that feeling like I want to be the best marketer that has ever lived. Okay, that's kind of the standard that I set for myself. And then I made the commitment to be that. And when you make a commitment, you don't have a plan B. You don't have plan C. You don't have, if this work, then I'm going to do this. If it doesn't work, then I'm going to fall on something back. If you have plan B, if you have plan C, you know what? 99% chance you're going to use those plans. Okay? My advice to you as an entrepreneur, as a fellow entrepreneur, somebody who has been in this game for 13 years and went from nobody, right, and was able to get myself to levels of success that are pretty phenomenal, okay, by a lot of standards and a lot of measures. I'm telling you, you got to commit to being great. So whichever level of greatness you decided to be at, your commitment must match that, okay? Remove all the, any possibility of not being there, okay? Anything that might, when you commit, you don't even entertain an idea of possibly doing something else or settling for something else. You commit. Step number three is once you have committed, you have to follow that up with your actions, okay? What are the actions? Do a self-inventory right now. The actions that you're making right now, the actions that you're taking right now, the things that you do in your business right now, do they match that big vision of greatness? Okay, if you ever decided, even if I guess step number one is even decided to be great, right? But do your actions match? Okay, is there a match to where you want to be compared to what you're doing right now? Because what you're doing right now, if it doesn't match that where you want to be at, that greatness level, you will never become great. You will be like everybody else. You'll be struggling. You'll be like competing. You'll be grinding. You'll be frustrated. You'll be like, you'll be at the point where you don't want to be at. Okay, make sure that your actions are that would reflect your level of commitment and your level of greatness. Okay, it's simple, right? It's 3 steps. Now here's the 4th one, and this is where most people don't want to hear. Okay, this is where most people miss out on, and that is this: you've got to pay the price to be great. My friend, you've got to pay the price to be great. Anybody who can tell you that you can become great without paying the price, they are lying in your face. You should not listen to them, okay? You take a look at anybody who is great. Look at anybody, any industry, any personality out there that's truly great. Sport athletes, business personalities, TV actors, TV personalities, you name it, right? Entrepreneurs, people that you look up to. Look at anybody who has ever became great. They all had to pay the price. And here's the thing. The price for greatness comes at a high ticket, always. You don't become great by paying a little price. If you want to pay little price in your life, if you want to pay little price in building your business, you will never become great, okay? Pay the price. That's why there is, that's why the Rolex, right? The Rolex watch, for example, you pay, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 for a watch. For a watch! It's crazy, isn't it? But it's a level of greatness that they're playing at, right? That's why people pay, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 for a Rolls Royce. Why? Because it's great. It comes with a price tag, man. Okay? Let me ask you a question in business. What price are you paying to get to the level of greatness that you want to be at in your business? And somebody will say like this, well, I don't have the money, man, right? I don't have the money to be, to go to the event. I don't have the money to buy the product or the education that will help me in my that will help me in the skill set that I need to acquire to get myself to the next level. People are waiting for results before they will invest in themselves, and it's crazy. This is the craziest thing ever. If you don't pay the price first, you will never acquire the result that you're after, okay? My friends, most people will hear this message in this ear, it will go out from this ear, okay? They will never, they'll never resonate with this message. But a few of you watching this right now, okay, few of you will resonate. You've got to pay the price to be great. I paid the price to be great. The price is monetary, okay? The price is financial, okay? The price is time. The price is commitment, okay? The price is, what are you willing to give up, okay, in order to acquire your greatness? Are you willing to give up some sleep? Are you willing to give up spending some time with your family, right? As much as you might love them, right? I love my family to death. But when I wanted to become great, I had to pay the price. Still pay the price today. Okay, it's Saturday right now that I'm talking to you right now. I'm at the office. We're on a project, I'm working on a project, I'm doing what needs to be done. And guess what? Still right now, if I'm on a project, okay, and I know that I need to pay the price to create something that's phenomenal, that's great. Look, I don't mind staying up until 6 a.m. I don't mind pulling an all-nighter. I don't mind investing whatever the amount of money that I need to invest to make whatever I'm doing to be at a level of great, not just so-so. Does that make sense? Question for you. What price are you paying in your business? Okay? If you are somebody like most people, right? And most people are like this. If I can afford it, I will pay it. But if I cannot afford it, I'm not gonna pay it. They'll never become great. They'll fail, right? They'll live their life in a very, very mediocre level. Pay the price, man. Pay the price. Pay the price. Make a decision. Follow that up with a commitment. Commit to being great. Look, if I can help you, if there's anything I can do to help you become great, if there's anything that I can do from my side, from 4%, what we're doing here on a corporate level, to help you, okay? Even if you're starting out from zero, man, I started out from zero. The price I had to pay and the commitment level I was at, I borrowed the money when I did not have it. My mentor said, I remember when I was, still a kid, and I was working for a banking industry, and I wanted to sell insurance, right? Commission only, and potential was crazy with monetary. And I was like, a young buck. I was like, dude, I'm gonna go make money with selling insurance. And the guy that I was learning from, in his agency. He was an agency manager. He was earning $2 million a month. And he had a big agency, big organization. So I'm like this little kid, I'm like, dude, this is that's unfathomable to me. $2 million a month. And here's what he said. He was talking to his agents, right? And I was one of them. He said, guys, there is a conference call taking place every other day for the agency. You have to be there. It's not negotiable. He said, second thing, he said, there is an event, a regional event taking place every 3 months. You have to be there if you want to succeed. Not negotiable. This is somebody who's making $2 million a month. okay? And here I am working at the banking industry, at a bank, right? Hourly, trading hours for dollars, which, by the way, nothing wrong with it if that's what you're doing. But unless your vision is bigger than that, unless you want to break through that, you've got to do things that you have never done before in order for you to go to the next level. Does that make sense? So what do? Dude, I can't make the conference call because the conference call is like middle of the day, and I'm working, right, those hours. So what I do is I take extended lunch. I talk to my boss. I'm like, hey, can I switch my schedule around? Can I work later? Can I work on weekend? I did whatever I needed to do to make the conference calls. Some days I just flat out did not show up to work because I had to be on a conference call, because my vision was bigger and where I was going was bigger and greater than the situation I was a part of at that time. It blows my mind how many people, when I tell them, hey, you gotta go to this event, right? They're like, oh, I asked my boss and my boss wouldn't let me go. Dude, unless you want to break through, see, this is the mentality of mediocre. This is the mentality of typical 96%ers. Only 4% of people break through. That's why we created the 4% group, so that we can tell you, I can tell you like it is. I can tell you what it takes to be a 4%er. And hopefully this message resonates with you. Think about it. Let me know in the comments if you get it. Because so few people, 4 people out of 100 will actually internalize this message and actually take action on this message. Okay, but I'm telling you, man, ladies, commit. When you commit to being great, you go to every conference that you need to go to. You get the product that will get you the skill set that you need to move your business forward, okay? You work on yourself every single day. You listen to your mentor and do whatever your mentor tells you without questioning it. As long as that mentor is getting the results that you want. Make sense? You commit. You take massive action to back your commitment. Only 4% of people, true 4%ers, do that kind of stuff. 96% of people, they will hear this message, they'll not do anything about it. Okay? And then you pay the price to be great. It's worth it. It's worth every penny. It's worth every second. It's worth every moment. I'm here to tell you, man, if you want to create, ladies, if you want to create the life that is like awesome, you know what I mean? Like awesome. Like you go, you know, you go and you want to take your family on a nice getaway. Do you want to fly private? You can do that. What do you want to do? Like, what kind of life do you want to have? Do you realize that you and I, we have that potential. We have that ability to create that, okay? But only when we decide and commit to being great. Only great people do this kind of stuff. Most of the people, they're just like everybody else. They're just like following the herd, okay? And doing what they think they can. Pay the price. Let me know if this makes sense to you, okay? Decide to be great. Be great. Take actions that are, you know, that will resemble that greatness. Pay the price to be great. It's worth it. And then you know what's going to happen? You'll have other people will be looking up to you. And they'll be like, dude, that guy is lucky. That girl is lucky. It's not luck. It's because you paid the price and you made a commitment. Be great. Appreciate you.